The dollar is going to HE double hockey sticks, as Warren Buffett says. Gonna let you know a little bit about that. I believe it as well, folks. Alright? I'm just gonna put it out there. The dollar is costing us more and more and more every time we go and buy stuff. Just look at it. Also dive into what's going on at the shop. We got the Pinbacks deal still going on. We got the Pinbacks giveaway coming up. We got so much to cover. Please help me out with the like. The likes really help, my friends. Let's get the word out. Share it, please. If you're not yet subscribed, it's a good time to subscribe right now, because you must be subscribed for the giveaway. Let's get into it. Yes, the dollar is it's dying very, very slow. All we have to do, go back 5 years, go back 10 years. How much stuff was then and how much stuff is now? You can go back as far as you want to. The point is, silver has kept up. Gold has kept up. You get the same services and goods, just about, or you get more of it, I should say, than you do with the lousy, gosh darn dollar. Warren Buffett is right. His exact words were, excuse the language, the US dollar is going to hell. That's why I like to say it HE double hockey sticks. It is what it is. Look at what happened in Venezuela, where people are scraping off flakes of gold. Get a haircut. Get the shoes polished. It's happening here on a small basis. There are small areas in this country now. People are accepting gold and silver as payment. Look at the goldbacks. That's a start, folks. That is a big start. Look at your farmers markets. I'm telling you, go to your farmers markets. Go to your local butcher. I'm not talking your butcher at your grocery store either. I'm talking your mom and pop butcher shops, your mom and pop convenience stores, if you still have them around. Your local restaurants. Ask them if they're willing to take silver for payment to eat there. That's all you have to do. You don't have to give it up now. But start the conversation now. You got the time now. You know, do we remember COVID? There was toilet paper issue. American people were so worried about gosh darn toilet paper. It's not funny. If people are worried about that gosh darn toilet paper so much, what are people going to do when they realize your dollar is gone? What are people going to do then? Just picture it. Picture the panic out there. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If we still have power, of course. I'll be sitting in my living room. I'm stocked up on food. I'm stocked up on silver gold. I'm going to watch it all unfold on the news. Because I prepared. Most of you folks have prepared, or starting to get prepared. Or I've been preparing for years as well. I'm still stacking. You folks know how I stack. Little by little. Okay, it wins the race. Everybody sees that rabbit out there. That turtle comes along, wins the race. Remember, we're the turtle. Let the rabbit do what the rabbit wants to do. Let everybody pay attention to the rabbit out there. But when it all comes crashing down, we will have the last laugh and say, I told you so. The ones that we have warned. In our family, our friends, the ones who laugh at us. It's sad. You know, the government wants to go get Bitcoin now. How's that going to work? When the government starts buying Bitcoin. You don't think that's going to be more control then? Just putting that out there. You know, I'm not touching the Bitcoin. I'm not touching these meme coins. Nope, not me. You know, it's a Ponzi scheme. Most of us know that. You know, most of us know that. That's what it is. Yes, I got some mining stocks. I'm watching them very closely. Okay, I'm watching them very, very closely. I'm watching every single day. as best as I can, trying to inform the viewers out there what's going on. But we were worried about toilet paper during COVID. Just think about that. If you were in another country and you're watching this on the news, Americans going crazy for toilet paper, you'll be laughing. Think about that. Over gosh darn toilet paper. It's funny, but it's really not. But if you stop and think, that was one specific item that everybody needs. Well, everybody needs silver and everybody needs gold, because when the crap hits the fan, my friends, you're going to need it. Some people think you're not going to use it in transactions. You can use it now. You can go to the farmer's market now, and there's a lot of farmer's markets will take silver as payment for a pound of tomatoes, a pound of cucumbers, a pound of peppers. Their business out there now, contractors out there now will take silver and gold as payment to get your part of your roof done. You need a whole new roof, maybe. But you need a small job. There are people out there who will take it as payment now. There's not enough of them to do it. All right, there's just not enough people taking silver and gold as payment. No, are you going to see your Walmart and do it like this? Maybe, maybe not. Are you going to have to get some kind of a debit card for it? Maybe. Okay? But then it comes, it's the same thing. The power goes up. How are you going to use it? If that's the way we got to use it at first, well, fine. I'm not converting it until I need to actually to use it myself then. There'll be nothing left on the debit card. Okay? There'll be nothing left. You can cash in. What's going to happen? Then I get viewers asking me, well, if we go to this debit card scenario, let's say we get some banks that take it, they put it on the card, whatever. What happens to silver and gold? That's a good question. Is it a form of confiscation from your metals right there? Very well could be. Very well could be. Just putting that out there. We got to stop the melt. We are doing the Stop the Melt campaign. Pembex has come through with this huge, my friends. You guys are gobbling up the quarters right now. I'll let you know real quick. They still have quarters in stock right now. As of 2:46 p.m. on June 3rd, they were $253 a roll flat. You must buy 3 rolls to get that price. You can buy 3 rolls, you can buy more rolls. It don't matter. Anything 3 or more, you're going to get them for $253. It's the same price point as if you were buying $100 face. They're using the same price point action here. This is a huge, huge opportunity if you want to start stacking or you want to add some more silver quarters to your stack. That breaks it down to be, my friends, $6.32 each per silver quarter. The melt value right now, as a recording of this video, is $6.26. It's just over melt. Fabulous deal. We can't beat that at the shop that I work for. Can't beat it. Don't know how they were able to do this. I know it's not for everybody. I understand people don't have $253 times 3 right now. I get it. But you gotta look at it for a business standpoint as well. You're gonna get free shipping for one. Pembex has to pay that shipping. They gotta pay that insurance on your package. That's not free to them. Might be free to you. It's not free to them. They've done their best they could to bring us this deal right now. $30 face is not a lot of saying, I'm going to give you a deal. That's reasonable, actually, when they got to ship. Very, very reasonable. That's less than 30 ounces, my friends. Okay, that's less than, and they're shipping it to you. Think about that way. You all saw those Frontier mint bars, my friends. Why not add 1 or 2? They're $37.14 each right now as a recording of this video. And I tell you what you do. Get the 4th of July coming up. So if you're going to grab the quarter deal this week, add on 1 or 2. Maybe get one for yourself and get one to give away. 4th of July comes around. Why not play a game with everybody? Pick the game you want to play. Okay? The prize is the silver bar. Everybody chips in $3, $4, depending how many people that you have. Whoever wins the prize, say, okay, now you got an option. Do you want the cash or do you want the silver? See what the one they pick. See which one they pick. You know what? Cost you $37 for a game. Cost you $37. Give 1 ounce of silver away to educate somebody. If this educates a group of people in your family, then why not do it? If you got the funds to do it anyways. Look, if they take the silver, you get your cash back. Everybody pays for it. Somebody's going to win the game. Rather maybe a pool game, horseshoes, whatever game you want to play, inside, outside, it don't matter. Whatever your family likes to do on the 4th of July, play a game with the kids. Whoever wins the silver bar. Just a thought, just a thought to get some people's eyes open during the holiday season for the 4th of July. You got time now. You got time before the 4th of July to get this shipped to you now. I'm just throwing that out there. As the month goes forward, they're not going to be able to get it out to you before the 4th, my friends. So this is not going to be available. I will talk about it, about these silver bars, because they are nice silver bars. Maybe you do it on Labor Day, when the next deal comes around from Pinbacks. They will be doing a deal every single week for the month of June regarding 90% silver, my friends. Thank you, channel sponsor Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. Let them know I sent you, folks. You want bigger giveaways? Let's make it happen. I don't make a commission off of your sale. It's just to not let Pinbacks know that where they heard the information from, and they can do a bigger giveaway later on as we move forward. Look, they're going to be sending $10 face of silver quarters for the 4th of July giveaway. I'm giving away $3.35 in face of 90% silver. Total silver giveaway for the 4th, $13.35 total. To one lucky winner, you must be subscribed. Subscribe now, so you don't miss out. Hit that all bell. I want to give an update on a customer I've talked to in previous episodes of Coin Shop Chris. Told you that this guy wants to buy a house. Not found a house yet. And for the ones who've been here for a little while now, haven't been down here, have to be with me that long, but I reported on he has 3,000, well, less than 3,000 face of 90% silver dimes. He bought these when they 2-3 times face. Got a deal on them. I told him, I said, look, you don't have to sell them all at once. Wait. So when silver was getting close up to $35 last time, he dumped a little bit. He comes back after it gets about down 32. I said, whoa. I said, if you're in no rush, don't sell. Don't sell. I said, there's not financial advice. I told him, of course. I said, don't sell. I said, this is just a little bit of a dip. We don't know how long, if you don't need to sell. But he says, but what you don't understand, I only paid 2 or 3 times face for. And I said, I understand that. So I said, if we get down to 27, 28, if you want to dump them then, that's fine. But I wouldn't be dumping right at 32. I says, I believe it's going up. Well, look, we're almost at $35 silver. He comes back in today, sells at $60 face. He's selling it off little by little because he wants to put that money towards the house. Great investment. Use it towards the house. He's put in 2 or 3 offers. They have been declined. No go. People just want too much for the homes down here right now, and he's not willing to spend it. He is staying at his friend's house. Him and his wife are staying at friend's house, and they get along great. They said they're in no rush to No rush to get out of there. Find the right house for the right price. It might take some time. So what he's doing, he's being smart, and he says, I'm going to listen to what you have to say, Chris. Around 34, 35, keep selling little by little by little. And I said, that's the best way to go. I says, if it goes up even higher, well, you're right. You done well anyways. You sell a little bit more at a time. So he's not in no rush. So he thanked me for my on-site on that one. Look, I don't give financial advice. Okay? I'm just using my head of what I'm seeing out there in the market, my friends. Silver and gold has hold its value. Until people recognize it. And I know most of you folks get that. It's our friends, our family, and everybody else who's sleeping under the rock right now, worry about the gosh darn dollar and worry about the toilet paper. That is where this is where America's at. This is where we're at. But people are not complaining about how high prices are. And I'm not blaming one administration to the next. All governments, both sides of the aisle, have spent money. And what we keep printing. A lot of wasteful printing. A lot of wasteful spending. That's where we're at. That's how we got here. I mean, if you stop and think, look up, tell people in your family, tell your friends, print a sheet out of just 10 basic common goods. Maybe do it the year you were born. Maybe do 10 years after you were born. Maybe do it as you were starting to buy stuff when you're a young woman or a young guy out there trying to help mom and dad out in the household, buying stuff for groceries and stuff. And how much, if you were using 90% silver back then, find out what stuff cost. And then find out what it is today. Show them on paper. Sometimes people need to be shown on paper of what stuff really, the value of silver. Then the value of silver now. Use my Pepsi indicator if you have to. Where 2007, excuse me, you buy 4 12 packs of Pepsi for the $10 bill. Today, that same 4 packs of Pepsi is going to cost you a $20 bill. But if you had two halves, you get change back both times. 90% silver, you get change back both times. Where's the concept that we need to teach other people about this? Where's that at? Do people not see it? I understand you get it. I get it. Most Americans, and maybe some people in other countries that don't stack, don't get it. They're worried about the fiat. They're worried about Bitcoin. They're worried about meme coin. They're worried about gosh darn friggin' toilet paper. True story. I'm just holding that one again out there. But when it comes down to stacking, you can't do it all at once. You got to cost average. Not a rush to get silver. It's not a rush to get gold. It's not a rush to get gold backs. It's about cost averaging. It's money outside the system where the banks don't see it. You know, we're going to wake up one day, and I don't know how soon it will be. We will wake up one day, stock market's tanking, everybody will be pulling the money out of the bank, then what? Banks will crash, and people will be yelling in the streets. That's what will happen. And it happened in 2007 and 8, my friends. Panic was there. It was not enough panic, though. They duct taped, bubble gummed it, super glue the wall. So the water didn't come through the dam. This time, it's too many cracks. It's too many leaks. They don't have enough bubble gum, duct tape, super glue, or fingers to plug the holes no more. It's ready to explode at any time. And how much time we have, I don't know. Check out channel sponsor Pinbacks. Don't forget about that quarter deal. That's a huge, huge deal for you folks. If you're interested. I gotta thank them again. Thank you, Pinbacks. Thank you to the viewer out there as well. Thank you to you. Yes, you, the ones that are watching me right now. Stop the Milk campaign continues. One more thing about Stop the Milk campaign. I've had a couple requests with this. No, I am not going to make any hats, t-shirts, mugs, thermoses, anything like that with that logo on it. Look, and I'll tell you why. A lot of that merchandise, I've looked at some of them merchandise. It looks to be cheap. It's not well made. If you want that logo on it, Stop the Melt, you can make your own. Don't use my Coin Shop Chris logo on it. Don't use Pinback's logo on it. If you want to make your own t-shirt, Stop the Melt of 90% silver, you're more than welcome to use that logo for yourself. I have no problems with that. For yourself. Alright? Not trying to sell it to anybody else, for yourselves. Go ahead. But I cannot create something like that and be able to sleep because the quality of the merchandise, a lot of this stuff is so bad. Look, I've ordered t-shirts from other YouTube channels. It's not the YouTuber's fault, okay? It's not good quality merchandise. It's junk. And again, it's not the YouTuber's fault. So, you know, another company makes it. Several companies make this stuff. I've looked at poker chips. And I'm like, well, it's going to cost me just to put a poker chip in the mail. Ain't going to work. It's going to be $5.49 to ship it out. It's just not worth the money, my friends. It's the merchandise to me is just not worth the money. I'm sure eBay, you can go on eBay, someone can make you one t-shirt, Stop the Milk campaign if you want that. If that's what you want to do, make up your own logo. Go with it. Run with it. I cannot sleep well at night knowing that I'm making 10% commission off something like that. You're paying $20, $30 for a t-shirt. You're paying $18, $19 for a stupid ceramic coffee mug, which you probably get them at the dollar store for $1.25, and sleep well at night saying, I just made $1.75 off your coffee mug. I just made $2 or $3 off your t-shirt. I just made $3 or $4 off your hat. Can't do it, my friends. I'm just being honest with you. So that is why I've not done something like that. It's a great idea, but in the long run, the merchandise don't hold up to par. Thank you for watching. Coin Shop Chris is out. Don't forget to help me with a like, please. Stop the Milk campaign. Stop the Milk campaign continues. Put that in the comments as well. We will catch you tomorrow. Coin Shop Chris is out.